What's up, guys? Deaders98 here. I'm Rob, and I'm here with my partner on this channel.
Hey guys, I'm Matt, aka AwesomeDedds.
And we have our special guest today here, WWEFirehawk0331. Please go sub to them, link in the description. And today is actually the very first edition of Talk with AwesomeDedds.
Yeah.
This is a pretty epic show, and the crowd goes wild as we say that. Anyways, today we have a couple things to talk about. Today we're going to be talking about Kevin Nash, Marc Henry, the whole Kevin Nash CM Punk feud, and a lot of the feuds going on in WWE today. So I'm gonna let Matt go ahead and start talking about Kevin Nash.
Okay, so basically, Rob did not watch Raw, so he's probably gonna watch it tomorrow. But I'm just gonna go over what basically happened between Kevin Nash and CM Punk. So when Raw started, Triple H came out and said that Kevin Nash will explain himself later that night, which he did. So Kevin Nash came out and explained why he did what he did at SummerSlam, and Kevin Nash basically said that he did what he did because it was business and someone told him to do it. Then CM Punk came out and Nash Jones, yeah, Rob, Nash Jones, and CM Punk comes out and basically just talks him out. And the basic CM Punk stuff that goes on Raw, he did the same thing to Kevin Nash. And CM Punk attempted to attack Kevin Nash, but Kevin Nash's bodyguards came out. He basically did the pussyish way, and and so then CM Punk said that he's gonna talk to Triple H backstage, so he went away, and that's basically what happened with Kevin Nash and CM Punk. Okay.
No, it's your turn, Firehawk. So it's gonna be talking about Kevin Nash.
Basically, there's a lot of controversy going around. Before I start about Kevin Nash, I quickly want to say thank you guys for allowing me to be on the show, being the first ever guest. So I want to thank you.
Yeah.
For those who did not see Raw, it's a very interesting Raw. Like Matt basically, alluded to earlier about Kevin Nash hiding behind his bodyguards. That did not make him look strong at all. Basically made him look like a coward and a wussy hiding behind bodyguards. And he looked like he was happy about it too. Like he had a big grin on his face, and that was kind of weird. And there's a lot of controversy going around. What really happened? Did he get a text? Did he not get a text? So hopefully we'll find out very soon. That's all I gotta say.
Alright, mainly I have a couple issues with this whole feud thing going on right now. Mainly, I think, it was kind of awkward and cheap for them to, bring in Kevin Nash out of nowhere. They didn't even hint it at all. I know the Eagles said that they did. That doesn't really make sense, because to a casual fan, a lot of them don't even know who Kevin Nash is.
Yeah, true.
So for them to bring in Kevin Nash out of the blue, he's kind of being shoved down our throats. All these kids aren't going to know about Kevin Nash. They're not going to know about his career. They're not going to know who exactly Kevin Nash is. And for him to come in and just come in and powerbomb CM Punk and basically hand the title to Del Rio, but it doesn't really make sense. But it's as I hear, he had bodyguards come in. That kind of demoralizes his character for him to come in the powerbomb. It's the jackknife powerbomb, the WWE champion. And hide behind bodyguards. How does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. I think WWE's got a huge problem with their booking. So I don't know. Overall, I think this feud is well thought out for a couple seconds. I mean, it's well thought out to have it be a surprise. Other than that, it's just a really kind of bogus thing going on, Yeah. I do kind of like the feud. I like Kevin Nash. I've been a big fan of him. But whatever.
Yeah. So.
Alright, so the next issue is, the next thing we're gonna be talking about is Marc Henry, right?
Oh yeah, Marc Henry. All right. So who's gonna go first? Shut up.
Yeah, I guess it'll be fine.
Who then?
Are we discussing Marc Henry, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I basically made a video on this. You can go check that out on my channel. Basically, I think that they are going to give the big man Marc Henry the title. He has great build-up, as we all know, and with that victory over Sheamus, that made it look like that he's finally going to win the gold. If he didn't win, then it would be questionable. But now I have no doubt in my mind that he's definitely going to win the gold at some point of his career.
Alright, I guess I'll go. To be honest, Firehawk, I kind of agree with you about Marc Henry having the world title. But you see, that's happened before. 06, 03, end of 04 for Marc Henry. You know, Marc Henry is one of those guys who's been so inconsistently booked, it's almost just crap. I mean, he's gone from being a fucking jobber to being a main eventer. And Marc Henry is a beast heel, okay? This guy can go through anybody and it's believable. That's why he gets so over as a heel. You know, I would love to see him go back in the main event. Chances are in the next couple of weeks he will be in the main event. So I'm really, really hoping, you know, that he can, you know, just keep this going and maybe win the title. I don't think it'll happen.
Alright, so I go next, I guess. I agree with both of you. Marc Henry is being really dominant. He's being freaking awesome right now. You know, this totally, you know, beats him being a face in like 2008, I guess. No, not 2008. I think it was like 2010, I guess.
Yeah, it was like the end of 09 and through 2010.
Yeah, dude, that version of Marc Henry sucked balls. Honestly, like they freaking turned him into like. They did the exact same thing to Great Khali. They were burying him and they were just, you know, turning him into a piece of crap. That's basically what they did with Marc Henry. And I think they made a good choice turning him heel because right now, like you guys said, there is no question that Marc Henry is eligible for the World Championship because he's freaking badass. And why I predicted that Marc Henry would win at SummerSlam was because if Marc Henry defeated Sheamus, that would basically show that, you know, Marc Henry is next in line for the world title. That's why I wanted Marc Henry to be Sheamus, and he did. But basically, I just think Marc Henry's doing a great job. That's all I gotta say, really.
Yeah, so, I guess that about wraps it up today here on Talk with AwesomeDedds. Again, it's me, Deaders98, Matt is Awesome513, and Ryan's WWEFirehawk0331. Please go sub to him. His channel link will be in the description. So will Matt and I's channel link. So, Deaders98, and goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.
Right.
Check us out in our next video.
Yeah, see you
Bye-bye.
guys. Bye.